After that crazy bad loss yesterday against the Minnesota Vikings, the Arizona Cardinals are in such a very interesting spot because we still want to make the playoffs. A lot of fans have a lot of uproar going on across social media, all the platforms you guys can see. There is a divide in this team right now. No one knows where we're going to go, and we have a lot of games remaining. We have 5 total, but we have to at least go 4-1 to have a chance. And I gathered some fans today to give their opinions on the team, how they're feeling about yesterday's game, just all their overall thoughts. I know you guys get my opinion all the time, so I wanted to switch up the content. You guys let me know how you guys are feeling about it down in the comment section below. And if you want to hop on, DM me on Instagram, DM me on X, and we will make sure to get some of you guys in this for the next one. But man, let's go ahead and roll it. Dive into all the Cardinals fans' reaction. We're going to start with the Cardinal rule.
That game was frustrating for a lot of fans, understandably so. The Cardinals went into Minnesota, a team that is now 10-2, a team that's been very good this year. And the Cardinals looked like the team that was the better team for like 3/4 of the game. They had the lead. They had the chance to win this game, and then they lost. And it's very frustrating. And a lot of fans are probably in those emotions right now, and understandably so. But I'm going to take a big picture approach. Let's step back. The Cardinals are in year 2 of a rebuild, right? And if you told us that they'd be 6-6 at this point, I think most fans would have been pretty excited about that, especially considering how tough that early part of the season was, that 6-game stretch. And they went into Minnesota, a team that was 9-2 at the time, right? A team that has played really well, and the Cardinals had a chance to beat them. That is really a good place to be for a team in year 2 of the rebuild. I know we wanted them to win. We want more. Understandable. Big picture, though, this team is building something well. The defense looked really good. They really did a good job up really until the fourth quarter, and stymieing the Minnesota Vikings, a team that has some really good players on offense. So the pass rush got it at Sam Darnold. The defense played well overall. And yeah, they had a few mistakes. I think those interceptions, I'm not going to give Kyler too much grief on them. Those were kind of, fourth down throws. Those were kind of desperation throws under pressure. You're taking a shot there. Certainly, the decision to go for the field goal instead of take a chance at the touchdown on fourth down is something that people would question. I think when you're a team that is trying to make the playoffs, you're a team that's trying to build something on the road, playing with house money against a good team, yeah, maybe you should have kind of got all in and, gone after that touchdown. But big picture, I'm still really encouraged by this team. I think they're building something good. The young players are starting to develop. The defense is still playing solid. They didn't get blown out. And the offensive line, they had some penalties, but they didn't give up many sacks. They ran the ball well against this vaunted Minnesota Vikings run defense. Their run defense is really good, and the Cardinals were able to run on it. So it's frustrating. It's a loss, but there are a lot of things to be encouraged about in terms of big picture. So, let's kind of lick our wounds, Cardinals fans. Let's kind of get through this week of frustration, but know that Monty and Jonathan Gannon are building something the right way. And I think this team is going to keep getting better. And they just went on the road and played tough against a really good football team.
And the good thing is that the Cardinals have $100 million to play with next season, and that is like the biggest focal point I think that we have going forward. And we already got the James Conner extension done, which I think is huge going into next offseason. That's something we don't have to worry about. That's already done. Obviously, Budda Baker's somebody that you have to get done long term, or you have to make the tough decision and let him walk. But the defense has been playing elite level football. I'd say over the 5-6 game stretch that we've been playing pretty dang good for the talent that we have. So if we can get some players in here who are genuinely just better than what we did last offseason, not a Bilal Nichols, not a Justin Jones, legitimate talent in here, I think we're a problem, because offensively we definitely have the talent there. It's probably going to take some more years to come for Marvin Harrison to come into his own. He has 7 touchdowns in his first season. I think a lot of people, there are some things that we want him to do that he has not done. We want him to be consistent hands. We want him to run crisper routes. We want him just to be a better player. But it's his rookie season. He has 7 touchdowns and 600-plus yards. We're in a good spot. I think we're perfectly fine. And Kyler Murray, I still feel like, is the franchise quarterback. People got to let that go. After every single loss, you can't be calling for the quarterback every single time, even if he performs. And today he had 2 interceptions, and both of those, I feel like they didn't really affect the game, if I'm being 100% honest. One was on 3rd down, it was a chuck, it was basically a punt, and the last one you had to throw something. So, I don't know. I think we're in a really good spot, and I do appreciate you hopping on. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at JOKOMO13, JoeComo13. You can find me on YouTube at The Cardinal Rule. And I am also now on Blue Sky Social. You can find me there, Joseph Comeau, JOSEPHCOMEAU.BSKY.social.
Go ahead and check him out. Follow him on all the socials, man. Appreciate you hopping on to the next one.
The offensive play calling truly frustrating with. You can't be upset about the defense because the defense did its job all the way to the last drive. But even with the last drive, um, you can only stop that offense for so long. You really can't. We're asking our defense to do a lot when, we've been asking them to be Superman for the last few weeks. It's our offense. It's the play calling. I don't know what Drew Petzing's doing, but it has to stop. Not everything needs to be a run, 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 run. We have receivers, just lob it up, throw it to them, allow them to try to make a catch, but do something because this right here, this is doing too much, and it's getting frustrating. That's what the big thing is. It's really getting frustrating because Kyler can do so much more than this, and we're making it seem like Kyler is the issue when it's actually the play calling. That's what it is, and we gotta trust. We gotta trust our offense. Go for it on fourth down, and even if we don't get it, they gotta go the whole length to kick a field goal to tie it up because that's what they'll do.
Exactly.
You know something? Not stressing anymore. The game's over. You got to focus on Seattle now. That's the big thing. We got to focus on Seattle now.
Absolutely. On to the next game, man. Appreciate you.
My thought in regards to Cardinals fans overreacting is yes, I do believe that Cardinals fans are overreacting. We're one field goal made and one less terrible call from a referee being 7-5. I do believe that Drew Petzing did have some questionable play calling, but it also seemed that Kyler Murray had 3 turnovers, which is also not a great thing to see. The defense did have 5 sacks. Darius Robinson did have a big impact. There was an 8-yard run, I believe, a 7-yard sack, a 9-yard sack, a 9-yard pass, and then a 8-yard sack. There was a lot of really good impact and effect that Darius Robinson had on the defense. But the true star of this defense, I believe, is Nick Rawlis. He's doing a really good job with what he's got to work with. Unfortunately, I think he's going to get some head coaching offers. Hopefully he doesn't leave us, but if he does, more power to him. The cornerbacks against Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison did seem overpowered. They did allow a lot of big chunk plays and just kind of seemed that they kind of weren't ready for him. In regards to the direction for the season, I think we're on a good track. We got $100 million to spend in free agency, but we're going to be able to fix whatever we need to fix regardless. If we're going to have a new offensive coordinator or a new defensive coordinator due to staff turnover or just the direction of the new team, but there's no need to overreact. The season's not over. There's still more things and games that need to be done, but there's still more of the season to go. But it's all going to be okay, I believe. But
I agree, man.
Seattle next week, and we can easily turn it around.
Absolutely. Appreciate you for hopping on.
With today's game, I'm not really mad at Murray or anything. I'm just I feel bad because I feel like he puts too much pressure and stuff. He's too down on himself for all of his mistakes. That's why I feel bad. Is it I love Murray a lot, but I feel like he's too hard on himself.
Kyler?
Yeah, Kyler's he's too hard on himself his mistakes. I feel bad.
How do you feel about the trajectory of the season right now, being 6-6?
Well, to be honest, it is better than last season. I feel like they're shooting themselves in the foot way too much, and I feel like they could be so much better. In my opinion, I feel like they could be 8-4 team right now.
I absolutely, easily could be 8-4, but I feel like we're in a lot better space than a lot of people could have even imagined starting the season out. A lot of people were predicting us to have 6 wins. So here we are, 6-6. It is a good spot, super competitive with the Vikings. Are you mad that we lost this game? What are your overall thoughts?
I'm not really like mad. It seems just like sad if that makes sense because like the reason why they made like too many mistakes. They're too hard. Like Murray, he's too hard on themselves with mistakes. Like I said, and then like there's like a lot of like crazy plays that like confused me. Like when we recovered that fumble, we not even scored. I was pretty upset about that. Head sitting. I don't want to be mean, but like he's definitely making me mad. There's like definitely a lot of things. I'm not really mad at the defense. They're pretty good. Justin Jefferson's been the best in the game, respect to him. But I feel like just most of the offense. I know they could be so much better. They have so much talent on offense, but they're not putting into good. Their bets is not putting into good use. Whereas Rallis like doesn't have as much movement and he's doing a really good job.
For sure. What are you like most concerned about? Like in this game, what was the thing that you think lost it for us? Like what do you think are like the key reasons we lost this one or like folded?
It's kind of hard to explain. I feel like definitely like I feel like we got outcoached. To be honest, like there's a lot of calls that confuse me on the offense. Defense, I'm not complaining about like offense. There's a lot of play calling definitely like hurt us in this game. To be honest.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you for hopping on.
Oh yeah, bro, for sure. Thank you.
With that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I post Arizona Cardinals and NFL-related content. This is a different video. If you guys did like it, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you want in, like I said, make sure to type a comment down here in a way I could reach you on social media or DM me on Insta or X. But with that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video, man. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.